Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Wait, why am I doing that? I can literally just jump slash. Let's try that. There we go. See, I told you I could do it. Do I even need to jump back up or can I backflip? Oh wait, let me see. Okay, no, so I actually have to jump back up here and do that. Okay, not a big deal. So that was our second gold Scatola, and there we go. Alright, so like I said in the last part, there are 100 of those that we have to get to be able to, like, actually 100% this game. Now, we do have to take this one out of here. We can't jump slash it, at least I'm not going to try to, so I'm just going to hit it twice. Could I have reached up there? Let's see. No, not even close. No hops whatsoever. Like, we're not making the Boston Celtics with that jump speed. Alright, so that's our third gold Scatola. Perfect. Alright, so let's drop here. Did I do what I need to up there? Yeah. Alright, so, but like I was saying before, I think I was saying this before, I don't remember everything I, like, said in the last recording. I mean, I've slept since then. But I remember that Ocarina of Time was one of the games that I did on my old channel. And like I said, I plan on doing most of the games I did on my old channel on this channel as well. And, oh god, another one of these. Yeah, take that. Please forgive me, master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. Alright, what's something cool? You will never beat my brothers up the head unless you punish them in the proper order. Alright, masochism. I love it. Let's go. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? I actually do. I 100% believe you are a traitor. Now, we're going to shoot our eye out, as they said in the Christmas story. But I'm not using my trusty Red Ryder BB gun with the scope action and a compass and all that stuff. I'm just going to use my fairy slingshot. Let's see. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. Bet there are some interesting things underwater. Yeah, you know it's probably underwater people that couldn't swim. So, let's go check. And if you go down here, there is a switch. Oh, excuse me, I think I'm coming down with something. I don't know, but I haven't been feeling my 100% best. But, no, there's a lot of the games I did on my old channel, I intend to bring them over here, and as of now, I've already done at least, I think by this point, I've recorded Kirby 64, which was on my old channel, I've recorded Pikmin, which was on my old channel, and now I'm recording Zelda, which is on my old channel. Well, it was on my old channel, and, oh, I hit too early. There we go. Let's see, what's in over here? Seeds, rupee. I like rupees. What's it? Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with a... Oh, shut up, Navi! You're giving me just basic information. I don't care. But sure, whatever. It's just telling us that we're supposed to hold the action icon to pull the block. So let's pull the block. And once you pull it all the way over here, you can jump up. And I wanted to do this game earlier, but my friends that were voting on what we're going to do next, they all said, well, look, Zelda's been done a lot. Why don't you do the Symphony of the Night? Because no one's really done that one. And, you know, they were right. I'm not saying that... Like, I'm not saying that, what's the word I'm looking for? That I'm against doing games that have been done a lot. Because they're obviously done a lot for a reason. And I mean, for me, Legend of Zelda, I know I talked forever about it in the first episode, it's one of my favorite games of all time, if not my favorite. And I had an itch to play it the other night. I'm like, oh, let me just get some more sticks. I want to get up to 7, because that's my favorite number. 7's my lucky number, so let's go get up to 7. There we go. Perfect. I don't need any more. Alright, so we got this guy up here. Oh, that almost hit me. That would have been bad. Go on, turn and face me. Or not. But we're actually almost done with this dungeon. Like, once we get through this room, we're done. So, we're going to look up for a second. If you look up on the ceiling, we've got these 3 bulging sacks. And the way you gotta hit them, it's kind of... Oh, I actually did the first try. But sometimes it, like, misses pretty easy, so we're actually gonna let them drop. And then we got these tiny little spiders, which is totally not foreshadowing to what the boss of the level is. You know, not at all. So let's take the other one out. Whoa, cut you down. Now, we found our 3rd gold scuttle before. Behind this area right here, there is your 4th, but it's behind a wall that we can't get to until we come much later into the game. So, we're going to have to wait a little while before we come get it. But, no way, I just had a sudden itch. Like, I just want to play this game. I want to play this game. I want it to go on my channel. I need to. It was one of those things that's like, I had to do it. Because, like I said, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I absolutely adore this game with everything. And it doesn't help that I've been watching fictional Let's Plays to this game, which I don't know if anybody's watching. I'm going to link their channel in this just because it is, oh my god, I'm going to give them some free advertisement. Fictional Let's Plays might be, oh, they're one of my new favorite channels that I've seen just come up. And, oh, there we go, we have to set that on fire like that. And it's AI playing the games, but I mean, yeah, it's AI, but, oh, and here's the 23 is number 1. It's, that hurts. Spit it back at me again. That also hurts. But it's them playing the game, but the AI commentary is done by some of our former and current presidents. But you get back here, there you are. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. Okay, I dig it. In order to administrate a coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. I like it. It's like we stunned them all, and then he's like, oh, you found my secret? Well, now I have to just kill everybody. Everybody gets to die at my hand. But it's a bunch of, it's Let's Plays of, and it's mostly Zelda right now, but it's by our former and current presidents. So right now it's Obama, Biden, and Trump. And honestly, like, I just find it's hysterical. Like, I've watched all their episodes so far. I'm definitely subscribed. I think they're hysterical. I 100% adored them. And oh, you're supposed to look up at the ceiling to see this thing. There's the queen herself, the parasitic armored arachnid Queen Goma. The easiest boss in the game. But once you stun her, you just slash a few times. She'll eventually retreat up to the ceiling. Once she gets to the ceiling, she'll start doing her... She'll do a thing where her eye turns red. She's about to lay some eggs to send them down at you. But you can actually shoot her from there and just hit a couple more slashes, and we're done. There's not much to say about the boss fight, besides the fact, like, it's a great introduction into the first 3D Zelda game. But she really wasn't that hard of a fight. Like, this is the easiest fight in the game, by far. By far. So, where's my reward? There it is. So after you defeat bosses, you have these things called heart containers. When you pick them up, it adds another heart to your life energy. And it fully heals us if we took any damage, which we didn't. But no, fictional Let's Plays, and it's great because all the presidents are just arguing and cursing at each other with current events in the world. And it's just great. I laughed so hard the first time I saw it. I was just dying. It was great. And honestly, I hope that's a series that continues. But I'm going to link them in this video just so other people can see their channel. Like, I absolutely love them. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage, not the Shakespearean logic again. No more Shakespeare dialogue. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. I kind of like that the tree's got a mustache. Like, I can't grow a mustache, but a tree can grow a mustache. Now, I would have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Say psych right now. I'm joking. We're gonna cut, yes. Listen carefully. A wicked man in the desert cast his dreadful curse upon me. Isn't this like the plot to Aladdin? A wicked man in the desert. That would be Jafar. But instead of Iago, he's got a horse. It's definitely the plot to Aladdin. I like the fire scene. The evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in a search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. Jafar was a sorcerer, so I mean... makes sense. For it's in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. So what's the Triforce? I don't know. Let's find out. So this is just going to be a little scene where they kind of just explain... like the history of Hyrule and how 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Because the silver goddesses were busy. So we have Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. And Faror, the goddess of courage. I probably butchered that name. I know Nehru and I know Din. Like, those are easy, but is it Faror or Faror? I don't know. Like, reading's hard, y'all. But it's just going to show like the creation of Hyrule and all that stuff. Which, I mean, it's cool to see everything, but my god, this cutscene happens a lot, I feel like. We always have to see the cutscene of, oh, this is about the story about Hyrule and the Triforce. Like, in like 3 or 4 parts, we're going to see a cutscene like this again. And it's just the fact that they're long. Like, the cutscenes in this game are kind of long. But I mean, it's a good game, so it's really hard to like fault it. There's only one flaw I find with this game, and I'm not going to say it until like towards the very end, so I don't spoil anything. To anyone who's never seen this game, which if you haven't, I mean, but you know, I'm not risking it. Even nowadays, like if you say spoiler, I mean, you know how it goes. Golden sacred triangles remained at the blah blah blah. Since then, the sacred triangles have been the basis of our world's providence. See, we don't. I want some golden squares. What if I don't like triangles? What if I wanted squares? Have we ever considered my feelings in the matter? I don't know how I feel about the triangles, but I have some passion about some squares. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Does he have a name? Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Oh, so he did this to kill a tree? I mean, deforestation's a real thing. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Please talk normally. That's all I'm asking. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. Okay. Dang, his last words are going forever. This is Hyrule's final hope. Well, we're stuck. I'm the last hope for Hyrule. No pressure, guys. No pressure. Go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. The stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. He did this for a rock? But it's not just any rock. It's a stone. It's a stone of the purest of greens. It's the Snoop Dogg stone. We love that green. The Kokiri Emerald, the spiritual stone of the forest. I know it's the... spiritual stone of the forest. Now entrusted to you by the great Deku tree, who's dying. I'll write his obituary later. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Link to carry out my will. Does she have to? I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. And There goes his leaves. He loses a lot of color. What's fun, though, is you can still actually go in the dungeon in them, which is kind of morbid when you think about it. It's like, hey, let's go play inside the tree's corpse. Like, let's go do that. Goodbye, great deku tree. Gonna say your last goodbyes. It's kind of sad. Like, it is a little bit. Alright, so before we go talk to this guy, we're going to end the part here because we're already over schedule. So thank y'all for tuning in to yet another episode of the Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Almost had a Link to the Past. Like, why? This is EKI Butters, and I will see everybody in the next part. Would you let me pass?